Are you looking for the perfect cocktail for summertime? Well, we are making the Paradise cocktail, and I'm actually in Paradise Cove, Malibu right now, which is one of my favorite beaches. And this cocktail is so delicious and it is perfect to enjoy on a hot day at the beach. My name is Alyena, so now let's go back to my kitchen and make it. We are back in our kitchen and it is time to make our Paradise cocktail. The first thing we are going to do to make our drink is add half an ounce of grenadine to our cup. It is very important that you don't put ice in your cup first, you add the ice after, because this drink has 3 different layers and it makes it so beautiful, so these steps are very important. And I'm making 2 different cocktails today, one with store-bought grenadine and one with a homemade grenadine. The reason I'm doing this is it's very hard to find. It is possible, but I went to a few stores and I could not find grenadine that didn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. So I wanted to make my own and do a taste test to see which one is better. So for the homemade grenadine, it is just 1 cup of pomegranate juice, 1 cup of sugar, and the zest of 1 orange. You can add more or less orange depending on how orangey you want it to be. And then you simmer this down for about 15 minutes and then take it off the heat and allow it to cool fully. So let's start making our drink. I have half an ounce of my store-bought grenadine going in my glass. These are 2-ounce shot glasses, by the way. I have made that mistake before. I will say I really like the smell of the homemade because you can really smell the pomegranate. You do want to do this drink in stages instead of just adding it all to your glass, because this helps keep the layers. So here I have my 2 glasses and this is our pineapple rum layer. So we're going to have 3 ounces of pure pineapple juice. Give it a shake. You can also make this freshly squeezed. It is totally up to you. Okay. To make our drink a little boozy, I have some Malibu Rum, and we're going to add in 2 ounces of Malibu. There we go. And now we can just give this a quick stir together to make sure it's totally combined. Alright, and now we can set these glasses a little bit off to the side and take our final glasses in the center. So here I have just 1 ounce of water in each of my glasses, and to that I am going to add in my Blue Curacao. Blue Curacao is just an orange liqueur that they added some color to, and it adds a really pretty color to this drink. And we are going to add in 1/4 of an ounce. Okay, now it's time to make our cocktail. I'm so excited. And I will say you can see a very big difference between the homemade grenadine and the store-bought grenadine. And now we can add in our ice, and I will say it's really important to use crushed ice for this drink because it slows down the liquid as you pour it in. We actually did film this drink in Paradise Cove, but it was a bit of a disaster. I fell, if you see my bruises right now. I fell on a bench and was really hurt. And then the mics kept cutting out. It was just a bit of a hot mess of a day, I'm not gonna lie. So we decided to refilm it at home because I was like, we have to make this drink. It's one of my new favorite cocktails. Okay, and now we can slowly pour in our pineapple and rum mixture. And I'm adding just a little bit more ice on top because you do want this drink packed with ice. And now we can pour our Blue Curacao over the top of our drink. And watch the color change. I think this is one of the prettiest parts. Okay, and here we have our finished Paradise cocktail, and I have to say it is absolutely beautiful. It is so colorful. I absolutely love this drink. And I will say I like the color of the store-bought grenadine better than the homemade grenadine just because it's a brighter color and it's more red. But now it's important to give it the actual taste test. And this drink is very much like drinking a Mai Tai. When I was in Hawaii, they taught me how to drink a Mai Tai correctly. So instead of just stirring your drink all together, you want to taste each layer. So as you take a sip, you pull your straw up through the drink so you're tasting each layer. Okay, let's do it. That is delicious. Okay, now let's see how it tastes with the homemade grenadine. That was a big sip. Okay, I have to say, if I'm comparing them, I do like the homemade grenadine a little bit better just because it adds a bit more flavor to the drink and you can taste that pomegranate. So it just adds another dimension. But if you don't want to make it homemade, you can always just buy it store-bought. And I will say I like the color of the store-bought a little bit better. So it is just up to your preference at the end of the day. Please let me know what you think about this cocktail in the comments down below. Also, if you would like to see a few more of my cocktail recipes, there will be a playlist right here or over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Bye for now.